And there's just one cheat code to those first two. There's one cheat code. I talked to so many founders that screwed up their first sales hires, and they always nod when they hear it. Those first couple reps have to be people you would buy your own product from. That's it. Now, we can talk about other criteria. We can talk about normalizing for deal size. We can talk about industry expertise. We can talk about all this kind of stuff. But when you go out as a first-time founder and interview 30 reps, and you're going to have to interview 30, okay? And 20 are just going to break your brain because they don't do any work and they don't do any prep, and they didn't even go to your website. And then eight of the next 10 are sort of okay, but it's not really going to work, but you might hire them if you get tired. And if you're lucky, one or two of them, they're like magicians. They ask the right questions, which we could talk about. Then take a pause and say, look, no matter how strange their background was, whatever they did, it's not the right background. It's not our same deal size. It's not our industry. They actually weren't very good at their last job. They got let go at their last job. But I would buy from Lenny. I know I've been doing this for a year. Every day I would buy from Lenny because Lenny just explained to me my product and my customers' problems in a way that I actually believe. Forget about what's on her LinkedIn or his LinkedIn. I would buy from Lenny. That rep always works because you can trust them with those leads. Almost every first-time founder hires someone because they worked at Twilio or Cloudflare or wherever, and they talk the talk, and they can say ACV and NRR and they can talk all these acronyms, none of which matter. And they get we all get attracted to logos on our resume. But in our gut, I always ask them, did you know that Jason was gonna? Would you buy from Jason? And like, you're right, I wouldn't have bought from Jason, but he worked at Twilio. Like, so just wait and interview 30 sales reps, however you find them, through LinkedIn, use recruiters, use contingent recruiters. It's exhausting. Do everything, work your network, and then be flexible in the beginning. We're looking for pirates and romantics in the early days. We are not looking for folks with massive sales operations teams and enablement teams. You're looking for that quirky one that's got a few extra IQ points that, for reasons that make no sense, has fallen in love with your little product that is so feature poor and does nothing. But they love it. They love it. Okay. And my first rep I had like this back in the day, he had gotten let go by a prior startup and he was struggling and he was living in his brother's garage at the time. Okay. This was not your number one person at Snowflake. But of all the 30, he came in and what's now Adobe Sign, EchoSign, he described the whole problem. He described how he would solve the problem for our customers in the early days of this category, right? And it was clear whatever it took, we needed him, and whatever we needed to backfill the garage or whatever, this was the only one that could sell the product. And he did it for a decade.